Hello and welcome back to G.A.R. Productions. Today we are following the poll results. I put a poll out, I believe, on Wednesday asking if you guys would rather see an ATTE review from 2022 or my top wish list for retired Lego sets that I want to get. Lego Star Wars sets, I should say. So without any further ado, we'll get into my 7 sets, retired Lego Star Wars sets that I really want to get. First of all, and this is in order of price reset or current market price, not like the price they were at originally, but what they currently go for. So the lowest end is the Droid Troop Transport from 2015. Now, I really wish I had gotten this back then. I was trying to get enough transports to fully mechanize my Battle Droid army. I still want to, but it ended up being more cost effective and for me to get the old troop transport without minifigures because I didn't really need any more B1s when I had my army at the size it was. I needed the transportation. Now I want my B1 droid army bigger, plus now I need even more transports, and this has gone up considerably. So I am a little disappointed. It's a really amazing set. Very good battle droid quantities, an amazing design, and definitely one I really, really want to get. Next, in the number 6 spot, I have the 2019 ATAT Walker. I really like the design. I like that they got the legs correct on this one. I actually have the 2014 one. It's an amazing set. And mostly the biggest difference between that one and the 2019 one is the difference in the legs, and the minifigures got changed up a tiny bit, but not too much. But that's the big reason I do want it. This would be like the one I might not end up getting, but I'd like to. But this is actually the lower list of what I really want, but it's a little bit higher in price than the troop transport, so that's why it's above it. Next, I have the Imperial dropship, the Sentinel Class dropship from, I believe, 2018 or 2019. Again, really sad I missed it. I was in the college then, didn't have a ton of finances to fork out for, I think, like an $80 or $90 set. Now that's a lot more than that. But the big thing, I really like the design. I think it's a good design. I like that it's a different Imperial dropship. And this one, the last two I would be okay with not getting minifigures. This one I would at least want the Sand Troopers. They are expensive minifigures, and I really like that Sand Trooper in particular. So I would like to get those 2 Sand Troopers. Probably the Imperial Pilot. I know I'm an army builder. I don't really care for Obi-Wan that much. That's my favorite character in Star Wars, but I don't really need a ton of Obi-Wans. So I don't really care about the Obi-Wan, but I would like the figures in that one. The number 4 spot, I have the 2017 Turbo Tank. Again, another set that I didn't really care for originally, mostly the size. Now I don't really mind the size. I kind of like the design. In universe, there is 2 different type of Turbo Tanks too, which I didn't know back then. There's the AV6 that we see in Episode 3 that's giant. That kind of is like a 2010 one, but then there's also the AV5, which this set's technically supposed to be an AV6, but you could claim it's an AV5 and can within your Lego army, and it actually would be to size with the other turbo tanks, or more so the 2010 one. So this one I would want the minifigures, though. Mostly that Luminara and Quinlan Voss are, in my opinion, some of the best Lego Star Wars, at least Jedi, if not Lego Star Wars figures they have ever made. They are incredible minifigures. So I would want the minifigures, at least those 2 with that set. Number 3, I have the Tantive 4 from the 20th anniversary. Again, something I wanted to try and get, just didn't have the finances then. Really cool set. I like trying to get as many of the ships as I can to build fleets. I know they're not to minifigure scale, but I do have like the Rebel Combat Frigate, the Home One bridge and hangar. I have the Imperial Star Destroyer, the light cruiser. So it'd be nice to get the other ship. That's why I'm excited them doing MIDI scale, because I can get more warships. But I would like the Tantive 4 at some point. And that one mostly, I'd like the Captain Antilles and the Bail Organa. The other ones I don't care for as much. Those 2 I would really like, especially the Bail Organa. The number 2 spot I have is the Trade Federation MTT from 2007. Again, kind of going back to the first one, I want to make my droid army more mechanized. I don't have an MTT. I'd really like an MTT. It is an amazing design. It is quite expensive, though. It's the reason it's the number 2 spot. It's like $300 or $400 now, so it's very expensive. This one would be one, though, if they made a new one, I'd probably drop it from the list. Most of the other ones I kind of want to get even if they make a new one, but this one I would drop if they made a new one. And and actually number one, if they made even one of these, I would probably drop it, which probably kind of gives a hint away what it is. But number two, I'd probably drop if they made a new MTT, unless it was a really bad design. But even then, or not a really bad design, even if it was smaller, I'd still probably get the newer one just because I like the old one, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend like $400 at least at this point. Maybe in a couple years, if this the Lord is good and this really takes off, it would be less of a stretch. But right now, that's just not something I can feasibly think about doing easily. Compared to if they release a new MTT, which again we've kind of talked about that last week. I don't know if they will. I think they will at some point. I just don't know if it's going to be in the next couple of years. So the number one spot, if you guys could probably take a wild guess, especially with the little hint earlier, comment down below what you think that number one is. I'll give you a couple seconds. My number one set that I want the most in all of LEGO Star Wars. I wanted it when it was out. I wanted it after I retired. I still want it, even though it's increased 10 times. At least new in the box. It is the ATOT and dropship. It is. I think the holy grail for Lego Star Wars, the Clone Wars collectors, for clone army building. It is the holy grail, and I really want that set. I'd like to have transportation for as much of my clones as possible. The ATOT definitely fits that. I'd like to have the dropship be able to take the ATOT and see if I can't retrofit my gunships, even though they're my ATTEs, even though they're newer ones. See if I couldn't somehow hook them up to the dropship. So I would really, really like that set. I know it's very expensive. That is my holy grail because I may never get it. At least it's going to be a long while before I do get it. But like I said with the MTT, even if they would come out with like an ATOT again, I probably would skip then. I don't know if I would, except for like nostalgia purposes. Maybe I would. But if they would make the ATOT again or the dropship, I might consider skipping it then. If they do make it, which I'd say there's like a 40 to 50% chance that they make an ATOT with like 327th this year or next year. So that's going to do it for today, guys. That is my most wanted LEGO Star Wars sets. At least at this time, it might get updated. Maybe I can get two of these in the next year and it'll get changed, or one of these will re-come out again and I'll drop it because I don't really want to fork that much over for the old ones. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed learning about the top sets that I want. And please, I want to know what sets you want. What is your list of most wanted LEGO Star Wars retired sets? Let me know. What is your holy grail? What is sets that you want? And what sets are you trying to save up for that you can try and get? So thank you guys again for watching today. Really appreciate all the support and the growth that we've had over the past couple weeks. And also, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but we are running a giveaway. The information on the giveaway and how to enter it is from the YouTube video from 2 weeks ago on Saturday. It's the giveaway plus Lego Star Wars, I think deals. Either deals or no, it's a giveaway and something. I can't remember. I apologize, but it says giveaway in the title. It's Saturday's video from 2 weeks ago. So go check that out if you want to get entered, and I will see you guys next time.